Good afternoon, D&D TikTok Beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today's episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by Dimension 20. They've just kicked off their new season, Fantasy High Junior Year. If you haven't checked out Dimension 20 before, now is the perfect time to start. The premiere episode of Fantasy High Junior Year will be available on the Dimension 20 YouTube channel, free to watch starting at 1:30 p.m. today. I highly recommend it. Let's go ahead and get this sandwich started with our roll for bread. 3, waffle. Well, it seems the only waffles I have left are chocolate chip waffles, so that's what we're gonna do, for better or worse. Next up, let's roll for main. 10, pepperoni. Okay, I could see the fatty and slightly spicy pepperoni going okay with the chocolate. These waffles aren't all that sweet without syrup on them. I see that working to our advantage. It's just really gonna depend on what else we get.
In high school, I was voted most likely to be pushed out of a tree.
All right, roll for cheese. 6, Parmesan Reggiano. Got that real Parmesan today, baby. None of that green shaker stuff. Aged for just about 2 years, this cheese is very low moisture. We're gonna shave some onto our sandwich today. Could grate it, but I think less will fall off if we shave it. As far as the pairings go, I think we're still on track. Parmesan and pepperoni are a good match. So far, so good. Next up, let's roll for our roughage. 5, broccoli rabe and 8, tomato. I would describe broccoli rabe as being a vegetable halfway between broccoli and asparagus. I've got some sauteed up for our sandwich today. It'll be an interesting addition. Broccoli rabe is a little bitter, but bitter's not the worst thing when pairing with chocolate. Next, we'll prep our tomato. Hey, Gleer, can I get a hand? Thank you. I don't think tomato's too off track with what we've got so far. I don't know, this sandwich might still have a shot. All right, and now it's time to hit it with some wild magic. 7, jubes. Jubes are a coconut gel snack. They have multiple different sweet flavors. What I have today is the mango flavor. They have an interesting chewy texture, kind of almost like boba. Now, you know what? I bet these pretty much fit exactly in the squares of the waffle. These are sweet and taste like mango. I don't really think they're gonna cooperate too well with anything else we've got going on so far, except maybe the chocolate. But when you roll the dice for your lunch, sometimes that's what you get. All right, and last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go.
Yet when I go to sleep at night, I dream of a world where I might be able to walk through a field without stepping on a rake or gopher hole.
We've got 5 cranberry horseradish today. So much for the cohesion. Pretty good on like a turkey sandwich, but I don't know about this. Let's get our sandwich closed up here. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's flick it in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. Okay. Well, this is an interesting one. We got kind of ambushed by some fruity flavors there at the end, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, you know, right away, cranberry horseradish was not the best match for this. The horseradish kind of covers up some of the more subtle flavors, but in a way that I think generally detracts from the sandwich. It's not terrible, it's not making me want to throw up. The jubes are just texturally so weird in here, and the waffles are not holding up well under so many wet ingredients. I think I can safely say that I am glad to put this one behind me and move on to better and brighter sandwiches. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4.5 today, and I'm going to call it the Waffle Horse. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next episode.